Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cameron. This week we're joined by Lua Stardust to figure out which STAX commander is best in cEDH.
Hey y'all, my name is Lua Stardust. I'm an alternative model, cosplayer, person who likes to play Magic, D&D, and all that kind of stuff. You can find me on Twitch or various platforms. Go to luastardust.com to see where you can find all that stuff. And I have a podcast called Camp Cryptid, which you can find at campcryptidpodcast.com.
So first up, we have me on TYMNA TANA Blood Pod. Lua's on WINOTA STAX. Tyler's on KENRITH STAX. And Cam's on HELIOD Ballista. Everybody ready?
Let's do this.
Any pre-games?
Do we want to do the Yugi Moto "It's time to duel" thing at the beginning of this game?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You do it.
I'm gonna have to do it well. I think you should do it.
It's time to duel.
I think he means the duel.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
You
got.
did to duel.
All right, good job. Thank you. I'll draw my cards. Mana Confluence, Esper Sentinel, losing 1 life, and that'll be it. Pass turn.
I was going to say my favorite thing about the show is when you guys do begin, because that makes me laugh really hard, but that was it, actually.
Begin.
We're going to Marsh Flats. I'm going to lose a life, 39. I'm going to go get a plateau.
Plateau is the worst duel that WINOTA can run. I mean, it's also the best duel that WINOTA can run. It's the only one you see. So
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
We got a funny guy.
You got a funny guy. You got a comedian over
We
here.
got a funny guy. Ornithopter, Soul Ring for a Mana Vault.
Oh, Esper Sentinel trigger on your soul.
I can't pay.
Draw card.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so-
I was reading my cards.
You're
Thank
good. I was going to
You
say.
were just reading the wrong cards at that time.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm going to stop here and I will pass my turn.
I'm gonna play Bayou, cast a Llanowar Elves, and ship the turn.
Draw Plains for turn. Jeweled Lotus, paying for Esper Sentinel. Cast a Mox Opal as well. Crack Jeweled Lotus and cast Heliod. Pass turn.
Upkeep. Draw card. Badlands. Mox Diamonds. I will pitch this Gemstone Caverns. Cast also a Mana Crypt. Floating 1, cast Dark Confidant. With that colorless and another life lost from Mana Confluence, cast TYMNA. Combat. Cameron, I'm going to come at you with my Esper Sentinel.
I will be going down to 39.
Second main phase, I will lose a life, 37, and draw card. That's it. Pass
I'm
turn.
drawing this. Play Plains. Tap this for WINOTA. We'll cast a Hope of Giro. Just little Thopter buddies. And then I would like to swing my 0-2 Ornithopter at Cameron.
Nice. Taking it.
WINOTA trigger. Just a little Angrass Marauders.
What the fuck does that card do?
Oh,
This
God.
is a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player. It deals double that damage to that permanent or player.
It's that one.
Oh, so your
So-
creatures hit for double, basically.
Yeah. So 0-0,
Okay.
and then I will swing this 4-4 at Cameron.
Ooh, okay. I will take it. I'm going down to 31.
And then I will pass the turn.
Lua's WINOTA list really packs a punch.
Yeah, she's definitely leaning a lot more aggro than stacks, and I feel like in this pod, that's probably going to pay off.
Tap. Off return. Play an Arid Mesa. I will crack that Arid Mesa right away, going to 39. Go find a Tundra.
Sweet. When I draw my Carpet of Flowers, it'll be live. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, since we're at basically a blueless pod, we all kind of decided that we were going to take the Red Elemental Blast and Pyroblast out of our decks, but I kind of forgot about Carpet of Flowers until we had already begun the game, so...
All the deck lists that we're going to have for this video are probably going to have Red Elemental Blast in it, but we did end up subbing those cards out because there's no blue.
Cast a Soul Ring.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, you got it. Cast a Gilded Drake.
Except for right here in this play that's happening right now.
This is unhappy for me. Perhaps? Oh, I don't know. All right, yeah. Pass priority. Sure.
ETBs. I will have the trigger target WINOTA.
Oh my gosh.
I have a WINOTA. Move to combat. Cameron, I'm going to attack you with a Llanowar Elves. WINOTA trigger.
You got
And we whiffed.
I'll go down to 30.
Cameron, I'll pass to you.
I will get a draw for my turn. Let's play this Roadside Reliquary as my land for turn. I'm going to cast a Lion's Sash, and then I will pass a turn.
Upkeep. Dark Confidant trigger, Mana Crypt trigger. Let's do a little flip. And lose. Take 3 damage. Dark Confidant trigger. Reveal. Sanctum Prelate. Take another 3. Play a Taiga. Go to combat. Cameron, I'm going to attack you with Dark Confidant.
You're going to attack me with Dark Confidant?
You heard me.
What the hell? I'll take it.
All right. Tyler's pissed already. I can feel it.
Uh-huh.
I will lose a life in my second main phase and draw 1 extra card. I will cast in my second main phase Mayhem Devil, and then I'll pass my turn.
I'm going to take 1 for Mana Vault, bringing me down to 38. Draw for turn. Ancient Tomb for turn. Gilded Drake, and my Hope I'm gonna send those both. Tyler, I'm gonna send Angrass too.
Sure. I will declare no blocks. Then I'll be at 23.
All right, we will pass turn.
That's such a quick 16 damage. Like, that's just kind of effortlessly. She's not even doing much. Just, here's 16. Okay, whatever, pass turn.
Tip. Draw for turn. I'm gonna move to combat. Lua, I would like to come at you with this Line of Worlds. WINOTA trigger. I will show a Sylvan Safekeeper. Sylvan Safekeeper is gonna come at Lua.
I will take those. I'll go down to 36.
I'm gonna play an untapped breeding pool. Leave one colorless floating. Cast a demonic tutor.
No response.
Oh boy, do I have one. Cast Opposition Agent in after my Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, you should have let the Esper Sentinel trigger resolve first though, because now I'm gonna pay it, and I would not have if I didn't know Oppo was coming.
This is what I get.
All right, you got a card. Cast a Death Ray Shaman. You are good to go then, Kim.
I will get a draw. Play 8 planes for turn. Cast a Sensei's Top. Paying for Esper Sentinel. I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, Mana Crypt trigger, Dark Confidant trigger. Flip coin, lose 3 more damage. Go to 27.
So when I cast my Opposition Agent, I forgot to take a damage off of my Mana Confluence. And so I think that I am at 1 more life than I actually am. So for the rest of the game, you'll hear me say my life total, which is 1 higher than what it actually is.
Dark Confidant trigger. Reveal Grand Abolisher. Another 2. Go down to 25. I'm going to go to combat. Cameron, I'm going to attack you with a 3/3. Lua, I'll attack you with Dark Confidant. Those will be my attacks.
I think I'm just going to do this now. Solitude, exiling Amiria's Call. Evoke Solitude is what I'm trying to say. I think my target is going to be TYMNA.
I have no effects. In his exile, let's go to command zone. Gain 2 life, go to 27.
Solitude
And
dies.
damage.
I will take 3 going down to 25.
Yeah, I'm taking the damage, went to 34.
Second main phase. Cast the card that I got from Tyler, which is Survival of the Fittest.
I can't believe that fit into Tyler's deck like that. It's crazy.
I chose Survival of the Fittest here because it can actually act as a win con in my deck, and it can also help me find silver bullets that might be good in this very difficult matchup where everything is a STAX deck.
All right, that's a Survival of the Fittest. Also, in my second main phase, cast Eidolon of Rhetoric and pass turn.
Your end step, braid. What am I targeting though? Probably something on Dylan's board, I guess. Hey pals, what do we think is worse here?
What's holding me down personally the most is Oppo, so that's
Yeah.
my vote.
That's yours, but it's not holding me
I don't
down
think it
right
holds
now.
you down. I think you are scared of the Mayhem Devil because if he gets a way to start sacking stuff routinely, if he gets the TANA engine going with that,
True,
then you
just
basically
white
can't keep creatures on the board.
Yeah, so maybe Mayhem Double. I'm cool with that.
Immediately, the draw stuff is the biggest problem because Dylan's just drawing so many cards per turn. But
Tim is gone though. But yeah, the other 2 are still here. I do have an Esper Sentinel trigger on your braid.
I will pay for it.
And then, yeah, you're targeting Mayhem Devil?
Untap, upkeep. I will take one from Manifold, bringing me down to 33, and then I will draw my card. I'm just gonna cast an Archon.
2 rule of laws.
Yeah.
Tool of laws, if you will.
Tyler, what's your life total?
I am so certain right now that Dylan is going to win from this position.
I feel
That-
so too. Yes.
That if you desperately want your WINOTA back, I don't want to stretch my life total much further than it already is. So if you swing just Angrath at me, I will block the Angrath and you will get your WINOTA back. But you can still send Gilded Drake and your other flyer at Dylan to try and tax his life total a little bit before he gets
Yeah.
completely out of hand.
That is what I was proposing.
I
but-
will just bring up that I am 1 mana short from winning on my turn with the Survival line, and Archon does make my lands come in tap. So
Okay, so maybe
I do have to have another source of untapped mana. I need 8 total, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 because I can do it.
Right. And you have 5 cards in hand and have drawn how many cards? Like
5. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I'm just letting you know that I can't do it on board, and Archon does stop that. But you are definitely right that I'm 1 mana off.
I'll swing this at Tyler and then these at Dylan.
I can't block any flyers, so
8 total at Dylan and then a 4/4 on the ground. Okay,
WINOTA?
I'll take 8.
they trade, correct?
Go to 19.
All right, I will pass turns.
Draw for turn. Cast KENRITH. Big chunky 5/5.
Fat boys here.
That's all I'm doing. I'll pass.
On your end step, I'm going to activate Sensei's Top. Take a look at the top 3. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'd like to exile Mayhem Devil using Lion Sash to put a counter on said Lion Sash. We're going to my turn. I'll draw my card and I will cast it. The Draenith Magistrate.
Cameron!
I will pass the turn.
Draenith Magistrate is really like the first super exciting and impactful play that I get to do here outside of Lion Sash being able to kind of interrupt Dylan's Survival of the Fittest lines. I think the timing of this Draenith is really nice because Lua just made a trade to try to get her WINOTA back. We lost TYMNA on the past go around as well. I kind of like where this is going now.
And step. I'll lose a life, go down to 18, and activate Survival of the Fittest, discarding Sanctum Prelate. I wish I had fucking Elishnorn in this deck still.
Everyone feels real bad for you.
I'll find Felidar Guardian. That goes into my hands. Go to my turn. Dark Confidant trigger, Mana Crypt trigger. Heads, no damage, thank the Lord. Dark Confidant trigger. Nurturing Peatland, no damage, thank the Lord. Draw card. Play Nurturing Peatland tapped. Cast Dockside Extortionist.
Does anyone else understand what's happening here? Because that's the one spell per turn, right? There are two.
Right.
Rule of
I am
effects.
not winning this turn. I am instead trying to go to Dockside.
It's just a setup for next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I decided to I can't win this turn.
It's 4 for me, 4 from Cameron, 1 from Tyler.
I will make 9,
Pretty good dockside.
but I got no more spells to cast this turn. Pass turn.
Untap. I had a plan.
Is it kill Dylan? Because that seems like a great plan.
Yeah, no, my other plan was cast WINOTA, but I cannot do that now. So I'm gonna take 1 for Mana Vault. I'm going to 32 from Mana Vault, and then drawing per turn. It's just a loyal apprentice. Dylan, no
Yes.
flyers, huh?
None.
Okay. Sadly, not double damage anymore, but I will send my flyers at you. 6 damage total in the air.
No blocks.
I'm going to activate Deathrite Shaman, exiling the Gemstone Caverns from your graveyard. And I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on the Hope of Gearpore.
So take 1 more.
All right. So then, I guess in response to that ability, I will do something. I'm going to spend 4 mana, and I'm going to cast Force of Vigor, full cost, targeting Hope of Gearper and Lion Sash.
Activate Lion Sash once then to exile your Sanctum Prelate, yes. I have no other responses to that, though.
Take 5. Go to 13.
I will pass turn.
Tap. Turn for turn. Questionably printed Tarnished Citadel. I am just going to pass the turn.
In your end step, I got something.
I get to do something first.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Sensei's top. All right, now you can do your thing.
Okay, I have actually decided to think about it more and not do anything, so I'll pass priority.
Hooray.
Upon review, no.
Let's go to my turn. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm realizing that Mox Opal does not make mana, so I'm incredibly glad I did things this way. Crack top. Draw this card. Play a War Room as land for turn. Does come in tap. I'm going to pass.
In your end step, I'll sacrifice 2 treasures, and I'm going to Assassin's Trophy the Deathrite Shaman.
Which land do you think I should sacrifice to stop that from happening?
Whichever one you want. Yes.
Big mistake here. Completely forgot about the Sylvan Safekeeper. I really should have just done nothing at all right now. It would have been infinitely better than this.
I'm just going to respond by sacking Tarnished Citadel to give it Shroud.
Okay, so then this fizzles. I will still, in end step, sacrifice another treasure to activate Survival of the Fittest, discarding Ranger Captain of Eos. Find Linvala, Keeper of Silence, into hands, and then go to my turn. Mana Crypt trigger, Dark Confidant trigger. Lose. Take 3, go to 10. Dark Confidant, 1, my own Sylvan Safekeeper. Go to 9, and then draw for turn. Cast Linvala, Keeper of Silence. I will lose 1 life from Mana Confluence.
Cast a Mana Drain.
Ooh, yeah. Esper Sentinel trigger.
I will not pay Esper Sentinel.
I'll draw a card. Mana Drain resolves.
Looking back, I wish I would have timed that Linvala a little bit better. It's really the only thing that I have that can stop the Deathrite Shaman, since removal is not going to do it because of that Sylvan Safekeeper. And the Deathrite Shaman shuts off my easiest, quickest line with the Survival of the Fittest because it uses my graveyard.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep. So I will go to 31, and then I will draw a card. It's Command Tower. Dylan,
Yes.
no flyers?
Nope.
Okay.
Activate Survival of the Fittest, discarding Deathrite Shaman. Go search.
You're finding an endurance to block with reach.
Find Endurance. Sacrifice 2 treasures and tap Badlands. Cast Endurance. ETB, I will have Tyler put the target all cards of their graveyard in the bottom of their library. I don't know why I said that in that way.
Dill, I'm going to respond to that ability, exiling the Tarnished Citadel to generate a blue. Activate KENRITH to have target player draw a card, targeting myself.
Go to blocks. Endurance on Archon of Emeria. And I will take 3 from the Gilded Drake. Going down to 5.
That will be my turn. Pass.
Turn.
Don't forget your Mana Drain mana.
Yep, I have 4 mana. I'm going to use 3 of this 4 floating colorless, plus 1 blue from this breeding pool to activate KENRITH to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a Gaia's Cradle as land for turn. Draw again. I will pass the turn.
Good mine. Get a draw. We'll cast top again, paying for Esper Sentinel. We'll pass a turn.
End step. Activate Survival of the Fittest, Nurturing Peatland. Go to 4. I will discard Sylvan Safekeeper. Find Solitude. Go to my turn. So I have a Mana Crypt and a Dark Confidant. So it's going to be all that. I'm going to kill myself. Here we go. Mana Crypt trigger. That's a win. No damage. Here we go. Dark Confidant.
nice.
Dark Confidant. That's Sylvan Library. That's 2. I'm at 2. Draw a card.
You're at how much, Dylan?
2. Oh.
Still, don't draw a card. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was on mute. Yeah, if you're at 2, and we know you have the Solitude though, right?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I'm just picking the wrong moment. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. So Sylvan Library's in my hand. I'll go to my draw step. I'm a 2 life. Cast Felidar Guardian. Dockside Flicker. That's 7 more. Pass turn.
I don't know how to feel.
I fucked up here. I said 7 more treasures, but then I only gave myself 7 treasures total, and I had a couple treasures beforehand, so I shortchanged myself.
Untap, 1 for mana ball going to 30, and draw a card. Little Torch Courier. I feel like I just passed.
In end step, I'm gonna pay 1 black and exile the Abrade from Lua's graveyard to try and have each opponent lose 2 life.
I'll respond. I will flash in Solitude. I will target my Endurance with Solitude and gain 3 life, go up to 5. And then the Deathrite Shaman ability. I'll go down to 3.
Also in an end step, I'm gonna tap Guy's Cradle for 4 green and activate Kenrith twice. I'm gonna put 2/1/1 counters on Sylvan Safekeeper. Go to my turn. So you're off for turn. I'm gonna play a Savannah, cast an Aethersworn Canonist, pass the turn.
So here's the moment where my life total being wrong makes a big difference. I think I'm at 3, but I'm really at 2. If Tyler knew that I was actually at 2, he'd be able to just activate Death right here on his main phase and kill me right away. But he doesn't do that because he thinks I'm at 3.
Look at the top 3 with Sensei's. Top real quick, like this. Go to my turn, draw a card. Play Plains as land for turn. Then Valor, Keeper of Sign.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna tap Death Ray and exile the Marsh Flats to generate blue. Tap Gaia's Cradle for 5. Activate Kenrith to draw a card. Activate Kenrith to put a 1/1 counter on Aethersworn Canonist. Good on the Linvala.
I will pass.
End step, sacrifice a treasure, discard Grand Abolisher, search my library with Survival of the Fittest. I'm gonna find Kiki Jiki. Go to my turn. Mana Crypt trigger. Orange, I die. Win! There we go. Okay, there we go. Dark Confidant trigger. Okay, here we go. Dark Confidant trigger. Boom. Swords of Plowshare. Wow, that's actually a pretty good one.
Wow.
Oh,
Go to
boy.
2 and then draw a card. I'm going to cast a Meltdown for X is 2, leaving 2 colorless floating.
I'm just gonna respond by floating 2 colors with Soul Ring.
With 1 of that floating, I'm going to crack Nurturing Peatland to draw a card. Play a Horizon Canopy as my land for turn.
The Aethersworn Canonist and the Esper Sentinel, I know, we'll remember them later. This game is just full of mess ups. I don't know. It's 4 stacks decks. There's a lot to keep track of.
This was totally bound to happen.
I'll go to combat.
Sorry, before we move phases,
Sure.
I'm gonna use 1 of that colorless mana and pay 1 white to cast an Archivist of Arachna.
Combat. Lua, I'm going to attack you with my 3/2 lifelink.
I'm sorry, Aethersworn Canonist is gone too. That was probably most of the point.
That was the
Yeah.
big reason for me. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I will go to 27.
She forgot to take 2 off of a Deathrite Shaman hit, so she thinks she's at 27, not 25. That also comes up later.
I will gain 3 and go to 5. Pass turn.
Double Dranith. Dylan, guess what? Surprise. My only attack.
I got to Abrupt Decay. You're the Gilded Drake.
Dylan.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I am going to pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. I am so locked out right now. Yeah, I need to just pass turn.
I'm going to draw. Let's go to combat. Dylan, I'm going to come at you in the air with Linvala.
I will lose 1 life to Horizon Canopy, going down to 4 to make a white mana and cast Swords to Plowshare on your Linvala.
I have nothing to say about that. Linvala gets exiled. I go back up to 26, and then I pass the turn.
Dark Confidant. No damage. Arid Mesa. Reveal it, put it into my hand. Draw a card. Play the Arid Mesa. Go to combat.
Really like that Solitude right now, huh?
Yeah. I'll send Solitude at Lua.
Lua? Is Torch
Yeah.
Courier the one that can sacrifice to give another creature haste?
Yep.
Oh.
I think it would be really good if he blocked with Torch Courier and then sacrificed it so he doesn't gain the 3 life.
Okay. Sure. Blocking with this and then I'm sacrificing it before damage.
You got it. I gain no life. Fuck you, Tyler. Pass turn.
I will draw. Really just to pass the turn for me.
In end step, I'm gonna pay 1 black, activate Death Rate targeting the Swords to Plowshares in your graveyard, Dill.
You know, I should respond, I suppose, just a little bit. I'm going to crack Horizon Canopy in response to draw 1 Magic the Gathering card. Doesn't do anything. You got it.
I'm down to 24.
I'm down to 2.
Also in end step, I'll tap Guy's Cradle for 5, plus 1 blue here to draw a card with Kenneth. Another draw. Untap. Perfect turn.
Question. What happened to your mana crypt?
I meltdowned it.
Oh, so your Esper Sentinel stayed though?
Oh, shit. You are
Oh.
right. Yep.
Oops.
I haven't drawn any cards, but you're 100%
Okay,
right.
just in case. Yeah.
No, everyone stopped casting non-creatures, but that's my bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
about
I
that.
didn't see. No, it's okay. I just thought about it now because of reasons.
Yeah, you're totally right. I thought about that too, and I was going through, and I was like, "Yep, it's worth it. It's got to go." And then I completely forgot. My bad.
No, it's okay.
Cameron, I'm just gonna have to pass to you.
On your end step, I'm going to activate War Room to draw a card and lose a life. We'll play Mishra's Workshops as land for turn. We will pass the turn.
Go to my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Dark Confidant trigger. Ancient Tomb. Put it into my hand. What a great land to draw. Draw for turn. Go to combat. I'm going to send Solitude at Lua.
Oh my gosh. I'm so surprised. Continue.
Tyler, anything?
Who has an instant or sorcery in their graveyard? Dylan does. I'll target Meltdown with Deathrite Shaman's ability.
You got it. Meltdown is exiled. I lose 2 life, and I die.
Got it.
Wah, wah. Oh, in response, Mana Confluence. Lose life. Haha, kill myself.
So it took a little bit longer than it should have to kill me with the Deathrite Shaman, but it did nonetheless. And I don't think a ton was lost besides maybe Lua's Torch Courier. That probably would have still been around had I just died when I was supposed to.
Well, maybe a couple of our artifacts as well, too.
I did cast Meltdown, didn't I?
Yeah,
Shit.
you know, this was not our first all stacks game. So when you play a couple of games with 3 other stacks deck, shit's going to happen.
I will draw. I think I'm just going to pass the turn to be safe.
End step, I'm gonna tap for 5 with Cradle, 3+1 blue to draw a card. Cast a Worldly Tutor. A Draneth Magistrate.
No more Dranis!
Wait, there's already other ones, though. Okay, yeah.
I will use the remaining green from Llanowar Elves and blue from Breeding Pool plus the Savannah to draw a card. Draw that Draneth.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay, sorry.
Draw for turn. Play a Wooded Foothills. Crack it right away. Going to 20. All right, we're finding a plateau. Cast my own Draneth. Cam, I'm gonna attack you with KENRITH.
I'll take it. Down to 16.
Pass the turn.
On your end step, I would like to activate War Room once again, going down to 15 to draw a card. We'll go to my turn. We will play Gemstone Caverns as land. Recruiter of the Guard.
I'm gonna respond to your Recruiter of the Guard.
Okay.
Tap Cradle for 6 green and 1 black. Cast an Opposition Agent.
Okay.
We just got rid of Dylan.
Poopy. Well, it's a May ability, so I'm going to choose not to search.
This was really sad. This was actually my out to sneak a win in this game, which I didn't think was going to be possible. But that's why you played it. You're out.
Shucks.
Run out the Rest in Peace in that case. I'll pass the turn after that then.
Before I lose this 4 floating mana, channel Boseiju Who Endures, targeting Rest in Peace.
I'll go get a land.
I mean, I have an Opposition Agent, so you
Oh,
may...
yeah, that's true. So I'm going to choose
Yeah,
not to.
And I'll use the remaining 2 to put a 1/1 counter on Draneth. We are good to go to your turn, Lua.
Draw for turn. I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna pay 3 and gain myself 5 life. I will go up to 25. Turn after turn. Move to combat. Cameron, I'm gonna come at you with KENRITH, Oppo, Sylvan Safekeeper, and Draneth Magistrate.
Let's put Recruiter of the Guard in front of KENRITH and leave it at that.
Pay 1 red to give all creatures trample and haste until end of turn. So I'll activate Gaia's Cradle for 7. I'm gonna use 6 of it to put 3 1/1 counters on Oppo. I have 1 green floating. I'm not gonna do anything with that green.
Cool. Well, that will kill me.
So if you do the math, if I would have ended up blocking with the Draneth Magistrate, I could have survived here. But for what? I mean, my win attempt already got stopped. This is enough.
Sick.
No!
Yep.
Don't leave me with Tyler!
Don't leave me alone.
Cast the Finhornals for ships. I should have done that sooner. Pass to you, Lua.
The only thing I could do is a Chromox, this to a Chromox. It's not really going to do anything, honestly. I think you win. Here's just Elena, the Ancient Tomb. I'll just make 2 1/1s. They're just going to hang out there. That's really it. Can't do anything else. So I'm pretty sure you just win.
Yep. End of turn, I'm gonna Vampiric Tutor. Put a Fiery Confluence on top of my library. Or Fire Covenant. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Fiery Confluence, that way. I will pay 4 using Deathrite to exile Boseiju for the 4th to draw that Fire Covenant and move to my turn. Draw for turn. Cast a Fiery Confluence where X is going to be whatever the total toughness of creatures you control is.
9?
9? Okay.
That
Go down to
creature,
6.
that creature can sack to give your things indestructible, right?
Yeah, I can sack that. And then all the smaller ones would be.
Oh, that
fine.
seems good. Well, you should probably do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will pay 8, put 8 counters somewhere. I'm not sure if it really matters.
Man, this game went to shit, and no one's going through any of the checks and balance systems that we're supposed to have in place here.
Yeah, Tyler's ability, this KENRITH ability, 8 mana should make 4 +1/+1 counters divvied up because it's 2 mana per ability. Tyler's done it right for the whole rest of this game, but this time he decides supercharge it. 8 mana, 8 counters. Fuck it.
Some for Archivist, some for Llanowar Elves. Pay red to give everything Trample and Haste. It's 29 total damage.
So 29, you soak up 6 of it. 23 is what that is.
So that puts you at 2.
Yes. And then these are still alive because they're indestructible.
I'm good to just pass.
So I got to redo some math here because he says, so Tyler says that he does 29 damage, but in actuality, he's just doing 25 damage because it's 4 less. Lua's got 3, 4, 5, 6 to block with.
I think there were 2 death rights that she missed.
Luckily, Tyler's mistake of putting 4 extra +1/+1 counters on his creatures actually kind of negates that.
Turns out a negative times a negative equals a positive. So
Either way, it doesn't matter. We're just going to finish it out.
Oh boy. All right. Cool. So I think all I can do is attack. That's it. 5 total. Yeah. I can't do anything.
Okay, so I will untap and attack you, and you are super duper dead.
Super duper dead. Yeah.
Hella.
So yeah, KENRITH taking over in the late game, kind of to be expected. It makes sense. KENRITH's plethora of abilities kind of lets Tyler just do whatever he wants as the game goes later and later.
I think KENRITH having as many abilities as he does really does lend him to being one of the better stacks commanders out there. I think WINOTA, I mean, we've just seen it before, the ability to snowball the way that she does also lends her to being an incredible stacks option then as well. The significant amount of card draw that TYMNA and TANA, well, TYMNA can get you in the command zone, is also very helpful.
What does HELIOD offer?
HELIOD, the rule of law. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so at Patreon, like our $50 patrons.
Man Solo, Nikola Marakovic, Roberto Ruiz, Steven Shalichty, Russ Helms, That Green Guy, Plantain Jackson, Isaiah Berlisky, Michael Lyon, George Allen, Pedro Jukai, Byron Wang, C, Kawaja A. Hamid, Jacob Depp, CZ, Michael Ballou, Jan Wildfang, Adrian Grimm, Sleepy Jarvis, Thomas Bono, Swampy McGee, Peter Larson, Jesus, Nocturnal Beaver, David Nelson, Vinny Bianca, Jormags, Moxfield, and Baby Jeeves.
Check out our bonfire store for our t-shirts, sweatshirts, and all of our other Play to Win merch.
If you want to pick up any of the cards that you saw today, you can do so at our TCG Player affiliate link down below.
Check out our Alter Sleeves affiliate link for 5% off your order.
If you want to pick up any Dragon Shield product, you can do so at our affiliate link, which really helps support the channel.
And you can get the zombie tokens and Halloween playmat, perfect for the Halloween season this year, over at playtowinmtg.com. So go check that out too.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Kind of what I expected for both games, honestly. One game where someone just
Yeah.
finds it quick and no one can respond, and one where everyone locks each other out for the whole game.
Yeah.